Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Nigeria is playing with fire on restructuring. Ali Mustafa declares. You know, the North is particularly very worried. The North is particularly very worried about Nigerian restructuring. What does this restructuring even mean? And how does it all happen? This restructuring means that Nigeria, every region will have to mind and take care of themselves. It means that every region will have to, do with their natural resources. They might just be sending something like a stipend or something to the federal level. It means that Nigerians will have to look after themselves. I mean, it will no longer, all the resources will no longer go to the federal level. Then the federal level, dispatches it down. It's going to be that, for instance, the South will have to mind their oil well themselves. That is what it means. It means like area like the South will have to mind the oil well by themselves. That is what it means, And guess what? Federal government will collapse. Federal government will collapse. So what do we do? So the North is particularly against every form, everything that is talking about restructuring. They are threatening fire and brimstone here and there. Every one of them saying blah, 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 blah. Anyway, guys, let's go straight into the news. Who is Mustafa, by the way? To say if Nigeria restructures, that Nigeria is looking for fire, playing with fire. What fire are you talking about? Are you the fire? Let's get all the details. Nigeria playing with fire on restructuring. Ali Mustafa. As call for restructuring of the country continue to get louder, former chief security officer to late head of state General Sani Abacha has retired, has warned that restructuring is a major challenge that should not be toyed with or allowed. Can you imagine? Just a chief security operative is now the one. You know what, in Nigeria, there is no decorum, there is no orderliness. So every Tom, Dick, and Harry feel that they are entitled to speak. Who is a chief security officer anyway that is given direction to what a country is all about? Do you understand where I'm coming from now? Because why? They feel that they have rights beyond possibility. They are the ones who determine what happens. They are the ones in charge. Hence, they can go ahead and determine the fate of the country. Let's continue. Speaking during an interview with the Sunday Tribune, Ali Mustafa expressed concern that Nigerians are playing with a fundamental issue, which, while living in the hands of the political elite, could undermine the whole process. The restructuring is one of the most fundamental ground stripes we should grip on for us to be able to get direction we cannot divide. People in the North and in the South are playing with fire by saying they want restructuring. If we have to talk about issues, they have to do with future of this country. We should be talking about knowledge. You believe that we should be talking about knowledge. Oh, I'm surprised you're talking about knowledge. I'm really surprised when you guys do not believe that people should go to school and get education, when the North is seriously deprived of education, where you are sending children as young as 7, giving them to pedophiles and those who do not have law for this country, telling us it's child marriage. Do you know what you're doing? Putting the boys in what we call a majority system of education. You send your own children to good schools. They learn, they become lawyers, doctors, to become good people in the society. Guess what you're doing to others? Let's continue. There are many people who will talk about restructuring, but in the real sense, they mean a different thing. Restructuring must be all inclusive and not type where there is mutual respect and love, and that's all. It must include the whole country restructuring, and indeed, Nigeria must not divide. The whole country must stand together as one. Leaving responsibility for restructuring your country is in the hand of political elites, and these people are dangerous. Well, my people, this is what this guy is talking about, and we need to rise up. We need to speak the truth. We need to speak the truth. They are particularly saying Nigeria should restructure. Why are they saying that? Why are they saying Nigeria should restructure? Why are they particular about Nigeria restructuring? Because they want Nigeria to remain where it is. They want Nigeria to remain where it is. They don't want Nigeria to be better. They don't want the country to move forward. All they want is for them to have their own will and their own place. If we restructure, the area that will really suffer for it. I might be wrong, but speaking on what is on ground today, I feel the North will suffer more if we restructure. I feel so. Apart from Zamfara, that gold was just recently found. Where else we really, which other place of this country we really, enjoy the restructuring? We know, for instance, the South, the Southwest, and the Southeast. If we have good leaders who are able to make sure that these areas are well covered, they will all, and they really maximize the resources, will have the best. If they really maximize the resources and control all the oil wells themselves, then we are sure that indeed Nigeria will truly, have these areas will be well developed. If we have good leaders who are not thieves like Akpabio, Minister of Niger Delta, we have leaders who truly want this country to change. You will see that things will be different. I am telling you. You will see that things will just transform. You'll be discovered that all the roads in the area will become like, express. All the roads will be done. There'll be street lights. I can tell you that if we have leaders who are not thieves, so who are not coming to steal and to destroy, you'll be surprised that the nation will be transformed all of a sudden. I can assure you 300%. So what are we talking about? Nigeria is changing, and that's why the North is very particularly worried about restructuring. The North does not want Nigeria to restructure. For instance, we know that in the Southwest, they have a bitumen, they have different mineral resources that, other areas have different things, associated with them. They do not have their mineral resources, but not as much. Do you know everything you see in the North? All the roads and everything that have been done very well in the North is all money from the South, the Southeast and the Southwest. It's all money that comes from this area. So Nigerians, we need to rise up and we need to speak. But I know that oppression is the thing of the game, is the main thing that is happening. Oppression is the main issue. Oppression is the thing that is, they are using against this country. Youth stood up to say enough is enough, but guess what they did? They made sure that they silenced the voice of the youth. They make sure that the youth cannot speak. They've done a lot now, and they are still doing it. Guess what, my people? We must rise up. We must undermine, for a revolution to happen, there must be for true change to occur, there must be what? A revolution. And it will cost some people. Some people will have to sacrifice, but it is a little price we have to pay. It is the little price we have to pay. I would like to hear from you guys. I would like to know what your thoughts are. Please don't forget to like us, to share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. I want to say a very big warm thank you to every one of you. God bless you. Bye for now.